the UI that this made with our design skill in Claude. And then, this ID card itself, this just looks absolutely amazing. What's going on, brothers? It's your boy JTA back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a new script for our FiveM server for the Qbox framework. Essentially, what this is going to be is we gave a initial prompt of we want a custom ID card script that we can go to a pad. It creates a ID for our character. That ID is supposed to be usable so that it shows an ID card with fetching the player module's character face, hair, upper area, obviously name, with save flag. Then obviously this has to work on the Qbox framework to begin with. We will need a full prompt, ultimate prompt for the script creation, and also for creating the entire UI for the ID cards. We will begin with only ID cards for players, no licenses yet. Pet should be positioned somewhere in an open area under vector forward chords. Give me an ultimate prompt to create the NUI ID. And we have got a good response from ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the tool that we always use for prompt generation for building any scripts regarding FiveM. And as you guys can see, I pretty much asked it to give me this prompt here for Claude code. And we have gotten a really long prompt, you guys can see. The idea with this script is to get a pretty much, when you spawn in, character spawns in, you go through the multi-character stage, and then usually you get a ID, receive an ID with metadata that gets, just receive an ID card. But we don't really like that basic ID. I decided that I want to make something custom, unique ID card script that I might share with you guys use, and this will be a Qbox framework script to begin with. I might add some support for ESX and Qbcore, but to begin with, this is what we're going to do, is we need to copy this prompt here, and we are going to open up Claude Code. I already have selected a database here. This is actually my server, so what you would normally do is you would go to folder here, select wherever you have installed your FiveM server, your local host. In my case, this is going to be, so inside of TXData, I have this fresh database and resources, and these are all of the service resources. So you always want to make sure that you select your entire folder of the server where files are located, like that, and then here we want to paste this prompt. Also, there is a specific skill, so in order to get good results for UI and NUI in FiveM, I highly suggest that you guys use a skill for Claude Code, which is called UI UX Pro Max skill. And what you would do is you would just open up this GitHub repository here, and you see this is the skill right here. What you can normally do is you would have instructions below how you can install this. You can install this via CLI, which is via the command prompt, or you can just copy this here, copy this repo, and then ask in Claude to please install this, and then you paste in the link and it will install the skill for you. But I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to do is I'm going to promptly ask it to please use the UI UX Pro Max skill, the 3D hovering with, and then we just pasted the prompt. It's really long, as you guys can see, but we just copy, boom, it's in, and we're so clogged. Right, we are back, and as you guys can see, right now we are inspecting. It's honestly really beautiful. Like, oh my goodness, the thing that we just received, I would say this is top notch. Look, we click on it, we have the other side. We have the front over here, click on it, and we have the back panel, random QR code, so like a legitimate ID card. We have the San Andreas, some fraudulent documentation, some random identification card, when it was essential address, document status, when it expires. Now our goal will be to actually render our character upper body game instead of having this placeholder image, small placeholder right side as well. So we will try and do that. First of all, let's see. Okay, Claude is still verifying. Let's give it a little bit. Now that it has made the stage 1, which is script, we're actually going to go ahead and proceed to prompt number stage 2, where it's actually going to build the entire script functionality and the backend. Please go ahead and proceed stage 2. And now we shall wait again, because we have run into a small issue here that we already have a default Qbox ID card script. We have two options which would place so that our new script takes over the existing item. Let's just do that. Please go ahead and move the Qbox ID card script. Make our new one separate system that players don't receive an ID on character creation. That we have to manually interact via Rockstar receive an ID card that create card item. Regarding the other licenses, it's okay that we won't have them, as later down the line we add them too. Right, we are back at it. You guys can see right now we have gotten a response from Claude that it has given us the script, and now should be able to start the server, start the source, the server. But let me just verify that it actually added the script into the server CFG. We added the server CFG and any needed SQL. I'm just gonna ask that question. It needs some database files. Looks like everything is absolutely fine. We should be able to launch our server right now. First of all, let's go ahead and launch our SQL host. Now we're gonna launch our server here. Bad boy up. Get it. Then go ahead and open up FiveM. Verify that the ID card script is actually here. Looks like it's working pretty good. Created the script environments and the resource has been started. Now let's just wait up on FiveM. So now we have loaded into the game. As you guys can see, we still have a really big issue with the NUI. When we load in game, the ID card's NUI is causing conflicts where we can clearly see our entire screen being covered in gray. I'm pretty sure it's related background. That's the ID card NUI itself. Backdrop filter, most likely. Just fix that. It usually does make that mistake for some reason, even though that, your Claude agent or whatever using might say that that okay, everything is good, does tend to give the same exact issue with NUIs in general. I just honestly think that FiveM has not learned yet, or like Claude or any agent has not learned yet exactly how to avoid doing such issues. Even though that I told my agent, my Claude Code chat to not do these same mistakes, it always tends to do the same mistakes. But it's usually a really simple fix that's caused because of the background that's behind the ID card itself, as seen here in the preview screen. Black background behind it. This is what's covering the screen. It's not the actual ID card itself. The ID card itself is what the NUI is for, what we're supposed to see in game for our character when we use the item. And then this right here are just controls, so we can preview this in an actual browser before we make some changes to it, stuff like that. Right, Claude has given us a response that apparently it's fixed now. All we have to do is just restart the script in game. We're going to try to do that. Restart JBX ID card. Boom, there we go. That NUI issue is fixed. It's going to load in, choose character, load in the game, fully load in, connect. And yeah, this is our previous script. This is not what we're looking at right now. It's going to stop that also, so it does not bother you guys. I'm showcasing you what results we got. So let's go ahead first of all and check script that was created, files. Right, so we have this one right here, JBX ID card. You guys should have a config file as well, and the shared folder here. And over here should have apply locations. So this is where you can normally apply to get your ID card. Seems like you're gonna go teleport there. You can see that the pet is actually flying, but we have a nice blip. It's called Department of Motor Vehicles, but you can ask your Claude agent to fix that. But let's go ahead and apply for identification card. Let's open up. Boom. Okay. Seems like it deducted some money from us. And now we're just gonna, we have received the identification card, as you guys can see. Last name, nationality, ID number, first name, expires, and date of birth. Now if you try to use it, wow, okay, this is honestly really good, but this is not the result that we're trying to get. Let's just prompt your agent to fix this. And say, when we use the ID card, we have a black full screen background. Make sure that our screen in-game is fully transparent so we can see in-game our surroundings. Also fix the issue where our displayed player model has a green face. Some issue with rendering, it seems like. Also ensure that if we use an ID card in the range of another player's, it will display them that ID card, but if they do not want to see it, they can click backspace on their key. Gonna prompt that, wait a little bit, and see what Claude gives us. Right, now we're back. Claude has given us a response. Did fix some issues with the green face, the full black screen background, and the rendering issues here that we're having when we hover over our card in game. So let's just go ahead and try to restart script itself again, and then restart JBX ID card. Then later we can pet issue here as soon as we get the ID. We already have an ID card. That, oh my goodness, this is honestly absolutely insane. You can flip this by pressing F on your keyboard. This is amazing. Like, I'm honestly personally really surprised the UI that this made with our design skill in Claude. And then this ID card itself, this just looks absolutely amazing. You have the issue date, nationality, date of birth, first and middle name, and the last name. And we also have the ID number, which is random, expiry date, document number, and we have the San Andreas motor vehicles. It's issued on 10 July, which is correct. This is a real date of today. So oh my goodness, this is absolutely amazing. It's me. So have a nationality. So last name Sarah Hank, just to confirm everything displays properly. It does. Okay, so what we can just do right now is simply guide our Claude code to at least lower the position of the ID card issuing ped model. It's currently positioned mid-air. Please lower it so it is stuck to the ground. Let's just do that one simple fix. This ped over here, this is the City Hall script. This is something different, completely undependent on script that we just made. Let's just see if Claude can fix that issue. Then the script would pretty much be done, right? So of course, if you would need to make some enhancements to the script where you want to add some more licenses, weapon licenses, some phishing licenses and stuff. This would be a really great play enhancement for the server that you're creating, making a script that you want to monetize on, make some money on. You can of course make sure that your script works with all the other frameworks like ESX and Q4. All you would have to do is just ask Claude to familiarize itself with the documentation, ESX and QB4, or it actually might already understand it. Then you would simply guide it to add a bridge, or add support all of the other framework, right? So Claude is just still cooking up. Let's wait a little bit until it's done, and we can check our ped. Looks like it's done now. Gonna restart the ID card script again. There we guys go. Absolutely perfect. I have this right here, Department of Motor Vehicles. Let's just fix that. So this actually is ID card issuer. Please fix the title of the displayed blip. Call it instead ID card issuer. That's where we are going to be able to. It's done. Let's restart one more time. Now if you take a look at ID card issuer, then everything is pretty much done, right? What you can do is, if you want, you can change some stuff. What item is the card in your inventory? It's the fee, max distance, the key bind. You can use this command to show ID item, blood type, for this framework. Yeah, this is pretty nothing else. The script is fully done. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will be making more guides, more in-depth videos, most likely some more advanced scripts. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching.